I got killed on this PSA sub. Stick around and find out what went wrong. What's up, wrestling fans, trading card collectors? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with Cards. Today I want to do a quick video just running over a recent PSA sub that I got back. If you remember a few weeks ago, I did a live stream with a really cool PSA sub. Got a lot of really nice grades for some really cool cards in that one. This one, however, not so much. And let's first and foremost say that these are all Wrestling All-Stars, and I know they're really hard to get top grades on them. That's why you see a lot of the high grade ones, whether they're signed or not, go for the prices that they do. So I'm well aware of that when I sent this in, that I wasn't expecting 8s, 9s, and 10s on these. But the results I did get back, I wasn't exactly expecting those either as much, and we'll get into that. So first, I just want to preface by saying I sent in a lot of duplicates. Reason being is I could sell the duplicates to pay for the sub. That's how I like to do things. Self-sustaining hobby, sell the stuff I don't need. With these All-Stars, I don't need 1 million copies of each one. I just want one to complete the full set. So that's why I sent in multiples at the same time that I did. And maybe that hurt me, I don't know. But regardless, these are some pretty cool cards. So let's jump into seeing what I sent in and what I got back. Alright, we're going to quickly run through these. So here is the Bruno that got a 5. This first Steamboat got a 4, with the one with the inscription. So I expected the Bruno to get a little bit higher. But a lot of these I was expecting outside of the Bruno, like, I don't know, 5 and below. So here we have a 1.5, and, you know, there's a difference. Up here, this is out of the Cardona collection. A lot of the ones that are damaged across the top had something spilled on them. So maybe that's what knocked that down that much. So we're moving on to the 2 Ted DiBiase's. Okay, we have a 3 and an authentic. Now, I'm not sure. Why is this one authentic? The color looks a little bit different. Maybe they think this one was altered or something. Not sure. Glad the one that got the higher grade has I like the inscription on this one. This one's a cleaner card. Not sure. Moving on to Bill Dundee. I got these beat up. I knew they wouldn't grade very well. So a 3 and a 2 I'm happy with. And lastly, I don't know. I don't know what to think about these Lawlers. Both are authentic only. Not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think of these. So as you can see, there's a little bit of, I don't know if I want to say disappointing, but some questioning here. And again, I mentioned that some of these I expected to get 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s even maybe. But these authentics, that's the first time I've ever sent in a card and actually got just an authentic grade. I'm not sure because PSA in the paper, they don't tell you exactly, was this trimmed? Was this altered in some way? If it was altered, how was this altered? And I looked in my sub and I did not see anything that specified that, so maybe PSA's changed something and I missed it. That's on me if that's so. But I just think they should do some kind of more transparent about why a card is the way it is. And I know this has been something that's been talked about for a long time when it comes to grading is people want to see why their cards get a certain grade. And I guess when it comes down to it, ultimately, while I was not thrilled, per se, with these grades, they are authentic. The autographs are authentic. They're slabbed. What more can I ask for? It's part of a set. I'm collecting this set of signed Wrestling All-Stars. I already have them, like I've talked about. So I'm just upgrading them as I see autographed copies, or if I can get some help through mail-ins or from some of you great community members that go to these conventions and allow me to pay you a little bit extra to get these signed and, you know, help me out with those. And I just keep building and building and building, selling off the duplicates to pay for more grading and more autographs. And again, it's a vintage thing. Like, you're not going to send in Prism or Select or maybe some of the AEW stuff and get a lot of 2s and 3s. I understand that with this vintage stuff, and I think ultimately I'm okay with it because, again, they are authentic. The signatures are authentic. And if you look at a lot of the vintage baseball stuff, it's that super low grade too. So as frustrating as it is to maybe get some of these grades, you kind of have to take a step back and realize I'm just thankful to have these cards in the slab and they're authentic. So I just want to do that quick video today to kind of talk through that, and I would love to hear your opinion. Based on what you saw of these cards, and I know that maybe it's not super magnified with some of the video that I showed off of these cards, what do you think? Like, why do you think something got a better grade than another card? Or just anything you have to say about PSA grading or the Wrestling All-Stars, leave a comment below and let's get a discussion going around anything that I've talked about today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and before you get out here, make sure while you're down there leaving a comment what you think of this video, what you think of the All-Stars or PSA or grading in general. Make sure to check out all of the links in the show notes for all of the ways you can help show your support for my content. And please, before you leave, hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and until the next video where hopefully we don't get as beat down by these PSA grades, we'll see ya.